In a world where quick fixes and miracle supplements dominate the wellness scene, one of the oldest foods known to humanity is quietly making a comeback, not with fanfare, but with undeniable results. Nestled in orchards across the Mediterranean, ripening under warm suns and carried through centuries by tradition, lies a fruit so rich in history and health potential that it once fed empires and inspired philosophers. This is not some newly discovered Amazonian berry or lab-engineered superfood. It is the humble fig, soft, sweet, unassuming, yet packing a punch that modern science is only beginning to fully understand. Imagine starting your day with a single piece of fruit that not only satisfies your sweet tooth but also wakes up your digestion, strengthens your bones, calms your heart, and fuels your body without the crash most sugary snacks bring. That is exactly what happens when dried figs soaked in olive oil are eaten each morning. This ancient practice, passed down through generations in homes where grandmothers knew more about healing than any app ever could, is now being revisited by people searching for natural ways to feel better without relying on pills or processed products. The magic begins long before the fig reaches the plate. Most do not realize that what we call a fruit is actually something far more unusual, an inside-out flower. Hidden within its fleshy exterior are hundreds of tiny blossoms, growing inward, waiting to be pollinated by a nearly invisible wasp that travels from tree to tree in a delicate dance older than recorded time. While this may sound strange, the truth is that almost all figs found in markets today grow without this process, developing fully on their own, safe and ready to eat. The mystery remains, but the unease fades. There is no harm here, only nature's quiet brilliance. What makes the fig truly special is not just how it grows, but what it gives once consumed. Unlike many fruits that offer a burst of flavor and little else, figs deliver sustained nourishment. They are naturally rich in sugars, yes, but these are balanced by fiber and complex carbohydrates that release energy slowly. No spikes, no crashes, just steady fuel. For those dragging through afternoons weighed down by fatigue, replacing a candy bar or pastry with a couple of figs can make a noticeable difference. The body responds quickly to real food, and figs are as real as it gets. Digestion is where figs truly shine. In a time when bloating, constipation, and gut discomfort have become common complaints, often dismissed as normal, the high fiber content in figs acts like a gentle reset button. Fiber moves waste through the intestines, feeds good bacteria, and helps maintain a healthy rhythm. Many who struggle with sluggish bowels find relief simply by adding figs into their daily routine. Dried figs, in particular, concentrate this benefit, offering even more fiber than their fresh counterparts. When combined with olive oil, another cornerstone of timeless health, the effect deepens. Olive oil lubricates the digestive tract, reduces inflammation, and helps the body absorb nutrients more efficiently. Together, they form a synergy that feels less like a remedy and more like returning to a forgotten rhythm of eating. But the benefits go beyond the gut. The heart, that tireless organ working around the clock, finds support in the potassium packed inside each figure. Potassium helps balance fluids and relax blood vessel walls, playing a key role in maintaining healthy blood pressure. High blood pressure is a silent threat, often going unnoticed until damage has been done. Yet something as simple as including figs in the diet may help keep it in check. People living active lives, juggling stress and responsibilities, often overlook heart health until it becomes urgent. But prevention does not require drastic changes. Sometimes it starts with a small fruit eaten consistently. Bones, too, gain strength from this unassuming treat. While dairy is often praised as the go-to source of calcium, figs offer a powerful plant-based alternative. For those avoiding milk due to intolerance, ethical choices, or personal preference, finding calcium in unexpected places becomes essential. Figs step in with surprising abundance, delivering minerals that contribute to bone density and joint resilience. Over time, this can mean fewer aches, stronger structure, and reduced risk of fractures later in life. Children building their skeletons, adults maintaining them, and elders protecting them all stand to benefit. Iron is another hidden treasure within dried figs. Low iron levels lead to fatigue, weakness, and difficulty concentrating, symptoms that mimic burnout but may simply point to a nutritional gap. Women, especially, are prone to iron deficiency due to monthly cycles, and while red meat is a common solution, plant sources matter too. Figs provide a gentle, steady supply of non-heme iron, which, when paired with vitamin C-rich foods, can be effectively absorbed. This makes them a valuable ally in fighting tiredness without resorting to supplements. Now consider the ritual: placing whole dried figs into a glass jar, covering them completely with golden extra virgin olive oil, sealing it tight and setting it aside in a cool, dark place. Not for days, but for weeks, 40 at minimum. This is not fast food. This is slow nourishment. As the figs soak, they soften, absorb the oil, and transform. The sharp edges of the dried fruit mellow. The bitterness fades. What emerges is a tender, rich bite that feels both indulgent and medicinal. Eating one each morning on an empty stomach allows the body to receive its gifts without interference. The digestive system wakes first, primed to process and benefit. There is no rush. No measurement. Just consistency. People who have followed this practice speak of subtle shifts, waking with more ease, feeling lighter, moving through the day with steadier energy. Some notice their skin improving, their sleep deepening, their mood lifting. Others report relief from long-standing stomach issues, including discomfort linked to bacterial imbalances. While science may not yet validate every claim, the weight of tradition carries meaning. For centuries, communities relied on observation, experience, and generational wisdom to guide their health. They did not need clinical trials to know what worked. They saw it in their bodies. Even the sap of the fig tree holds intrigue. When broken, the stem or leaf releases a milky white liquid known as latex. This substance contains enzymes capable of breaking down proteins, a property once used to tenderize meat or treat skin growths. While direct contact can irritate sensitive skin, especially in unripe fruit, it underscores the biological potency of the plant. Nature does not create idle mechanisms. Every part has purpose. Today, as interest in plant-based living and holistic wellness grows, the fig stands as a symbol of continuity. It asks for little: sun, soil, time, and gives much in return. It thrives in dry climates, requires minimal care, and produces abundantly. In an era of climate uncertainty and environmental strain, such resilience is not just admirable, it is necessary. Foods that grow with low impact and high nutrition may well be the foundation of future diets. And yet, for all its virtues, the fig remains accessible. It does not demand exotic conditions or expensive packaging. It can be found in markets, stored in pantries, prepared at home with nothing more than a jar and patience. Its sweetness makes it easy to enjoy, its benefits make it worth repeating. No extreme diets, no restrictions, no complicated routines, just a daily act of self-care rooted in simplicity. There is something deeply comforting in returning to foods that have sustained humans for thousands of years. In a time of constant change, they offer stability. The fig does not shout its value. It does not trend on social media or come wrapped in bold claims. It simply exists, quietly powerful, waiting to be rediscovered. Whether eaten plain, stuffed with nuts, blended into smoothies, or steeped in olive oil, it adapts without losing its essence. As more people turn away from processed foods and synthetic solutions, the appeal of such natural remedies grows. Not as replacements for medicine when serious illness strikes, but as daily supports, small habits that build resilience over time. Health is not built in a day. It is shaped by countless choices, repeated over months and years. Choosing a fig instead of a cookie. Choosing patience over instant gratification. Choosing tradition over trend. The story of the fig is not new. It is old, woven into the fabric of human survival and celebration. But now, in a world hungry for authenticity and balance, it feels freshly relevant. Not because it promises miracles, but because it delivers steady, quiet strength, the kind that lasts. And perhaps that is exactly what we need. If you made it this far, chances are you're someone who values real food, natural healing, and the wisdom passed down through generations, not just quick fixes or flashy trends. The fig may seem simple, even forgotten in today's fast-paced world, but as we've seen, sometimes the most powerful remedies come wrapped in quiet sweetness. If you found this journey into the heart of the fig interesting, eye-opening, or maybe even inspiring enough to try that olive oil-soaked version yourself, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, and share it with someone who loves food that truly nourishes. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss stories like this, because there are more ancient foods waiting to be rediscovered, more hidden wonders growing in orchards, gardens, and kitchens around the world. Leave a comment below. Have you eaten figs regularly? Did your family have a remedy with them? We love hearing your stories. And until next time, remember, some of the best things in life are slow, simple, and sweet. See you soon.